I'm Miss Melanie, a children's librarian with Dakota County Library, and welcome to Tips for You and Your Baby. This is baby Aiden, who's a doll. Baby Aiden's gonna help me demo some of the songs and rhymes and activities today. And we are going to start with a very fun rhyme that imitates different dog noises. So, we'll start with some dogs bark, then you can make a barking noise, bark. Some dogs yip, yip. Some dogs howl, oh. And some dogs just wag their tails, and then you scooch back and forth. However you want to show baby he's wagging his tail. So that's very playful. You can obviously replace dog with another animal or use different noises you're more accustomed to. Just pick an animal that has a tail, and your very last line will be some insert animal. Just wag their tails. And you can rock back and forth. You can move baby to side, so that one's fun. All right, let me put baby Aiden down for a moment to talk about one of these books I have in front of me. This is called Let's Find the Mermaid. And this is a fairly new series. And what I really love about these books, this series, is they are interactive. They're lift the flap, but the flap is felt and it's secure on there very well. So a lot of times the lift the flap books, the flap is the same material as the pages of the book. So I quite like that they incorporate felt for this. I think it offers another tactile element, and I think it's also easier not to rip the flap. So that's Let's Find the Mermaid. Very, very cute. My other book I brought today is called Cuddlebug. This is by Nicola Edwards, and it's illustrated by Natalie Marshall. And this is one of those very lovely board books that can also be enjoyed by older siblings too. Maybe an older sibling who's learning to read, or maybe if just both baby and their sibling wants to enjoy a bedtime story. What's nice about this book is the bugs, especially the baby bugs out of the bugs that are on the page, the cardboard rises up so you can feel it. It feels different than everything else on the page. And it's full of whimsical, lyrical kind of prose. You're my little ladybug, you brighten up my day. So it's lots of compliments for baby, as well as talking about common bugs they might see. So there's a couple different conversations that can be inspired by this book. You're my little cuddle bug, and the illustrations are very cute. So let's find mermaid, and you're my little cuddle bug. All right, I'm gonna bring Aiden back out, and we're gonna review a song that you might know already, or maybe it's brand new to you. It's Itsy Bitsy Spider. Now there is a few different ways to do this song. You can make your spider with your hands like this, where they're pinching and your fingers come out for the legs. And that's kind of a typical, I know I grew up doing this. But what's actually easier for babies is to take your hands and cross them like this and have the fingers go up and down. Because they're still learning how to use their fingers in distinct ways, those fine motor skills. So a lot of times this can be easier for baby to do if they're starting to work on hand movements. So that's how I will do it. And I'm going to go through the song once, and then we're going to talk about some fun variations. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. So the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again. Yay! So modifications. You can play around with this song and make it really fun and last for a while as an activity. You can say the great big spider and make your hand movements bigger and your voice lower and slower. The great big spider went up the water spout. You could do the fast small spider or the tiny little spider. Tiny little spider went up the water spout. So yeah, play around with it. The goal is just to get baby's attention and maybe get some smiles or giggles. So that is the itsy bitsy spider. All right, I'm gonna put baby Aiden down again to talk about the toys I brought today. Today's toys I wanted to show off are both musical instruments for baby. You see these at libraries or in classrooms. Maybe you have them at home. If you don't, that's okay, because you could probably make something similar with items you have around the house. So you can make a shaker with a water bottle and some dried beans or rice, or maybe you have a bell that's on maybe a pet collar. Maybe you just have a bell somewhere. So I like this bell. This bell I think has different qualities than an egg shaker or a rattle because of that metal noise it makes. So you could talk about the different noises different things make. Same with these rhythm sticks. You could just find 2 sticks outside. Maybe you have some chopsticks, maybe just 2 utensils. And you could try to bounce or tap for the rhythm of a song, or tap out syllables. That could be great work with older siblings too. So I encourage you to use what you have around the house to make instruments and add that to playtime or any time, because when anybody is using instruments or thinking about music, incorporating music, they're using a very special part of their brain, which is really great for them, is really great for you. So I encourage trying to make things, you could even do drum sets out of pots and pans, whatever you are comfortable with hearing and also baby is interested with playing. All right, I'm gonna bring baby Aiden back out, and we are going to demo a song that we've demoed before, but I want to review it because it's such a wonderful song and exercise in following directions, mimicking body parts, all of that. So it involves opening and closing your hands. It's open, shut them. And I'm going to have my hands right in front of baby. You could also try to use baby's hands to do it, or do it over baby's hands. But just so you see it real clear, I'll do it out here. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, creep them, creep them, creep them right up to your chin. Creep them, creep them, creep them, creep them. Do not let them in. Creep them, creep them, creep them, creep them right down to your toes. Creep them, creep them, creep them, creep them right up to your nose. Yay! So when we say creep them, we're lightly tickling baby. So that is a very fun song. I hope you learned something new today or got some ideas of something to do this week or next. And I will see you soon for more tips for you and your baby. Thank you. Bye.